Hi there, this is Saver Crypto. Okay, so this morning I'm going to continue my journey on my Maiar exchange. I made a radical decision this morning. I sold a third of a Bitcoin and I bought eGold with it and I put it into the Maiar app. If you're interested, I sold the Bitcoin on crypto.com. I changed it to eGold and I sent it over to Maiar. If you're not using crypto.com already, I don't know why not. Use a link in the description. It will get you $25 worth of CRO, which, as you know, at the moment is worth loads. So let's have a look. So what I'm going to do at the moment, I've got these farms that are set up wrong. The MEX staking one, I'm just going to leave that because there's not a lot in it. There's $554 in there, and this one here, the eGold MEX one. Now what I did, I kind of set these two up wrong, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to withdraw the locked MEX that I've produced there, and I'm kind of going to start again really. I will pay a 1% fee on this amount here, but I mean it's $1,100, so I'll pay about $10. I don't mind that. For the clarity of the video, it might just make sense if I just, withdraw the maximum amount here. And, okay, it says there the 1% fee. Okay, well, it is what it is, and I'll confirm that on my phone. Right, that's all done. And it says removing from stake. I mean, it's probably good to do this when we're talking reasonably small sums of money. Before I start doing it with huge sums of money, which I intend to do next week when I get the eGold unstaked from my Maiar app. I'm actually going to use 300 eGold to do that next week, but they won't unstake for 7 days. So, which is why I bought the eGold this morning. So I'm going to withdraw this one as well. So I'll say max there. Withdraw. Okay, I need to confirm that on my phone again. Okay, so that says removing farm stake. The one here, this is just a straight MEX restaking. I mean, the APR is 604% compared to the ones here that are in like the thousands. I think what I'll do is any spare MEX I've got over that I haven't paired up quite correctly, I'm just going to put it in there. So I'll keep that one going. So now what I need to do is to go over to swap, and this is the Denver strategy. I'll leave a link in the description to it, and this time I'll do it properly. So I'm going to get my eGold. So I've got 51 eGold, and I'm going to convert that to MEX. Now, because I'm going to create a liquidity pair, I need eGold and MEX in equal quantities. So I'm actually not going to convert 51. I'm going to convert 25.05 maybe. Okay, so I'm going to convert that eGold to MEX. Okay, I'm going to put the slippage on the lowest setting. So hopefully I'll pay the least amount. So let's just check this. 25, that's about half the eGold converted to MEX. Okay, my choices are MEX or USDC. So it's going to go to MEX. So let's do swap. All right, confirm that on my phone. Okay, that says swapping tokens. So this is what you would do if you were going in from scratch today. If you had some eGold, which you could buy in crypto.com, move it over to the Maiar app, swap half of it for MEX. Right. Then go to liquidity. Now this is what I want to do. I want to add liquidity. Okay, so I'm going to use a eGold MEX pair. So I'm going to use the maximum amount of eGold, and hopefully I do have that amount of MEX. Let's try the lowest slippage again. Okay, that says insufficient funds, so let's do this again. So I'm going to go eGold to MEX, and I'm going to go the maximum amount of MEX I've got, which will use 24.99 eGold. Okay, I'm going to put slippage on the lowest setting, and I'm going to go add liquidity. Right, confirm this on my phone. And there's a couple of transactions that you need to sign. Okay, so that says adding liquidity. Right, so here what I have 14.35 LP tokens, eGold Max tokens. Now, this is the bit where I went wrong before. So what I'm going to do is go over to stake. I'm going to stake here, and I'm going to use the eGold Max that I've just produced. Now, I'm not going to use all of it. First of all, I'm going to use 66% of it. Okay, this is where I went wrong before. And I'm not going to lock the rewards here because I want to produce MEX rather than locked MEX for this one. Okay, so this is 2/3 of the amount of the LP tokens to produce MEX. Right, so confirm that on my phone. It says signed transaction, transaction signed, and that says adding farm stake. Now what the plan is now is with the remainder, what I do, I set up a second farm producing locked MEX with double the APR. I'll show you that in a moment. Okay, so now I go stake again, select my token. So I'm going to use everything that's left, right, 3.88, and I'm going to lock it for a year to double the rewards. Okay, and I'm going to go stake and confirm that on my phone. Okay, signed transaction, transaction signed, and that says adding farm stake. So now if I click this arrow here and expand this, I can see here that here, let's look at it in dollar value. In dollar value I have about 7,000 LP staked, which is earning double APR and producing locked MEX. And this one here is the one that's worth about $13,700, and this one is producing MEX, which is unlocked. And you can see that by these little padlocks here. Now this, I believe, is the correct Denver strategy. So what happens is when, say there's like, $50 or $100 worth, I'll basically convert the MEX to eGold using the swap feature, and then combine it with a locked MEX to produce more of the LP liquidity providing tokens, and then basically add that to these two farms. And I believe I do that until the APR falls down to about 150%, which should be in a few months' time. So at the moment, that's it. And then what I'm going to do next week is when I get my extra 300 eGold, I'm going to add that in the same way as I've just done now. So that's it at the moment. It's about midday on Sunday, 21st of November. It's a bit radical to spend $20,000 on eGold on a Sunday morning, but I think it's worth it for the video. And you can see here is already, it's made a couple of dollars. Okay, so about half an hour's passed since I set this up, and it all seems to be working quite beautifully actually. The one which is producing the straight MEX, the simple MEX, has produced 15,638 MEX, and the one producing the locked MEX has produced 15,791 MEX. So value of about $20 there and about $20 there. So it seems to be earning something like $40 every half hour, so $80 an hour for doing nothing. It's pretty good, isn't it? With an investment of about $20,000, which I know everyone hasn't got, but everything's relative. So I'm going to keep doing this. What I think I'll do, because I was just looking in my wallet, and it seems like I've got 0.98 of an eGold sitting in there, not doing anything. So this is because I got my ratios a bit wrong when I set up the Denver strategy wrong the first time. So what I'll do, I'll wait till I've got about $389 worth of MEX and lock MEX combined, and then what I'll do, I'll create a new LP token and then reharvest that so I can show you how it all works. So I guess that's going to take about 3 hours. So I think what I'll do, I'll finish this video for now, and I'll do an updated one this afternoon and then show you how to reinvest the LP token. I mean, I say show you how to. I mean, I'm learning this as I go along, so we're all in this together, I think, really. But I think for the sake of getting this out so that you can get involved today, if you wish, I'll do it. The reason being is this APR yesterday was more like 4,000%, and today it's 3,300. So I think this is going to drop as people add to the liquidity of the liquidity pools, which obviously is going to happen as people farm their mix. So this is going to drop. So, you know, you want to get in on this as soon as possible, because I think this is an opportunity of a lifetime, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to embrace it fully, and yeah, I hope you do too as well. Anyway, but do your own research, and don't just do anything I do just for the sake of it, because sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, but sometimes I do. Anyway, this is Save with Crypto saying thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and tell your friends.